I think, Frank, this is the first time that we've caught up since the show in Scotland over the weekend. So Billy Joe Saunders back in action after a year of inactivity, picked up the W against Akabov, which is the most important thing. What did you make of it all?
Well, let's be honest about it, and Bill's been more honest than anyone. It wasn't his greatest performance. He's been inactive for a year for various reasons, injuries, being messed around by Chris Eubank Jr. when we thought we had a fight to be signed. We sent the contracts out, and obviously that fight didn't take place. Some problems in his training, and I think that reflected in the fight. It wasn't his greatest performance. He can't afford to have another performance like that. So it's the end of a bad year for him. He's come out of it with a win, and now it's all about him next year going out and doing the business and showing that he deserves to be in top class company. He's done brilliantly up to the last fight. It was a great shame, but one thing he did show in the fight, when he was trailing at times, he dug deep and gritted his teeth and fought against a guy who trained very hard and came through it. But we don't want to see that again, and I certainly don't want to see him blowing up in weight. It's all about discipline boxing, and it's about him knuckling down, and also we've got to sort out his training situation, because obviously that reflected again in his performance.
And you talk about Saunders doing the business next year. Heading into the Akabov fight, all the talk was about Golovkin, Canelo, maybe a Eubank rematch. What are the plans with?
Well, any of those fights.
Yeah.
He needs those fights. He's got this one out of the way. And it's important that Christmas he doesn't go and pile on the pounds, and comes back very early next year, involved in one of those big fights. That's what we've been promising the fans, and that's what we've got to deliver to the fans and to Bill.
And just on Eubank, you mentioned there, I just wanted to ask you about that, because obviously heading into the Akabov fight, Saunders and Eubank were really going back and forth on Twitter, and
but we're bored with it. I'm bored with that, and if I'm bored with it, I'm sure the public got more bored with it before I did. Chris Eubank Jr., we've been there, heard it, done it, and I'll be going to keep repeating myself. He's a joke. He is a joke in boxing. Him and his father are a joke. I don't blame the father now, I blame the son as much. They are jokes. They talk about it, they never ever sign the contracts for the big fights. Whatever they want to be talking about Billy Joe's performance the weekend, Billy Joe Saunders has him, as he quoting Bill, in his pocket. He's got the win. He's not 2 years down the line, not even attempted to try and reverse that decision. So where's his pride? We all know what happened with the Golovkin fight, and he pulled out the Tommy Langford fight. So please, I'm wasting my breath on him now. I don't even want to go there with him. He is a joke.